Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. In today's video we got Shiny Spiritomb in Hisui Cup. And we're starting off with the lead against the best of Hisui Cup, Shadow Drapion. At least Drapion, I'm not sure which one is entirely the number one, but generally most people prefer to use the Shadow. Definitely place for the non-Shadow. But right now we have their swap. Dusknoir. Now I got a almost triple shiny team, but no shiny Shadow Drapion. That is something I could have gotten. Actually, maybe I do. No, I don't think I have the shiny Shadow. I don't think I've gotten that one. Maybe I have. It is a bad shiny though. Unlike shiny Spiritomb, which last year was finally able to get it last Halloween. Actually, quite a while ago since then, but finally using it. IVs, they do make a difference. I think some of the battles I've used with this team may have made a difference with a real good IV Spiritomb, but they don't always matter. Definitely can be some close battles if you're using hundos. But like if you're using just like middle of the road, like IV Pokemon, you got some 5 stats, like 7 or 10, and you could be good. But right now we have Shadow, Drapion v Drapion, and we got the back-to-back Aqua Tails. And we say goodbye to their Drapion. This is definitely an ideal Shadow Drapion, but that's what I had built. And I did good with it. Now, Hisui Cup, definitely a lot of fun. I'm surprised Hisui and Zoroark is not allowed. Unless they fix that. No, yeah. But it is definitely a fun cup. And some players definitely have climbed up nicely in ELO with it. And I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more Hisui Cup than I thought. It was a while ago. Like over a year ago, I think, at this point. Since I last really enjoyed Hisui Cup. Definitely had a lot of fun, and I'm a much better player. And it's a lot of fun with the Spiritomb, Sucker Punch, and spamming out the Rock Tombs. And the potential Shadow Ball nuke of the one-shotted Ghost types is very nice. You can win Togekiss with Charm, which, if you do see, it's definitely a nice Pokemon to have. Both Drapion's are rare. And it is cool that Vespiquen is actually pretty good in this cup. Definitely nice coverage for Gastrodon's weakness of grass types. Some people are running Bomb Snow. I'm definitely tempted to run a Bomb Snow. May have to try that out. Ultra League, I definitely do enjoy from time to time. But it is, it's arguably tougher to get into the Master League, especially because it's so much more useful to build level 50 Pokemon. Like I am at the state of, I have all the most Pokemon for Master League, but it is definitely tough to commit the XLs and the Stardust, 400k Stardust, to make a level 47 Pokemon that's under 2500 CP to stay in Ultra League eligibility. I've spent 600k Stardust on plenty of Pokemon for Ultra League, but doesn't mean they're exactly meta. But right now we're having fun. And Tackle is recommended on Munchlax. I just like having Lick because it's doing super effective ghost damage as normal typed. Definitely nice. Maybe I do a bit better with Tackle, but not in this matchup. 1 HP and a Dream for the Drifblim. They bring in Babel. I'm not going to let Munchlax go down that easily. Babel is very good. And definitely, Spiritomb, it's a nice lead. It is an amazing safe swap. There was a trainer that went 23-2 with a Shadow Drapion, Spiritomb team with Babel as the third. That team is definitely awesome, and definitely stay tuned for those battles that I I've recorded myself using not their gameplay, but doing my own battles with the team. Definitely an amazing team, and definitely be prepared to see the teams that counter that team. But right now we got Abomasnow. We're gonna launch a Body Slam. Body Slam is not what it used to be, but it's still decent damage from a stab damage. And we can survive Weather Ball. They're gonna bring in Frostlass. Ooh, double ice, baby. I may have to try out Frostlass, especially Shadow Frostlass. That could be fun. Kaboom! Huge damage. Crunch almost one-shots. Also, Dust Noise is pretty common. I don't think I've seen a Dusclops. Maybe there was a Dusclops in this video. But Dust Noise is what I'm seeing. I mean, both are definitely good. I guess Dust Noise just it is cheaper to build. Understandable to have less people have the more expensive Dusclops. But right now we are gonna Rock Tomb spam. So fun. It is so nice. Now it is only into a Bastion, but taking less damage from Bastion is nice. We got Bulldoze, can be super effective. It's not gonna do a ton of damage. A decent amount of damage though. I'm gonna survive the next move. I got 2 shields still. They're gonna bring a Babale. Dang it. They swapped before I threw the move. I was trying to throw proper timing against the smackdown. It is what it is. It's not worth shielding. We're able to take a shield from the barrel finally. And we're going to go for the cheap Aqua Tail. Is it enough damage at this point? It takes the last shield. Let's go. They're going to bring in Bastion, and they're going to be faced with an Aqua Tail. I'm going to bring in Spiritomb and get a nice sucker punch for him down. I got a shield, got some energy. And we have Drifloon in the back. Drifloon. It is definitely a good Pokemon. Definitely a nice thing to pair with the Bastion that is super weak to fighting types. Gotta be careful, a little bit careful of Lucario. Definitely can be a good Pokemon, especially into this team. Actually, yeah, definitely it wants to see the Munchlax. Well, the Munchlax is a relatively tanky Pokemon. And the shiny was just a random egg hatch, which was so awesome. From doing a movie classic calm day. I didn't go hard for movie calm day. I did not need the candies, but was blessed with an amazing new shiny baby. Now we both swapped. Unfortunately, they swapped a split second sooner, half second sooner to be in this energy advantage. Well, to be able to throw first, at least. Now, there are times where having high attack Pokemon can be pretty handy to be able to win CMP ties. And while we can't farm down the Gastron with Poison Stings, we're in a decent spot. And we make a catch of our own. Let's go. And we do get to the Aqua Tail before we go down. And they're going to see our last Pokemon. And unfortunately for them, they do not have the boatload of energy they need. And we can just lick down the Drapion. Very, very nice. Shadow, Abomasnow in the lead. Let's see how this goes. I can maybe 2-shield farm down. Possibly. They get Energy Ball. That I think they definitely would have been better off just going for the cheap move. But they're going to play the no-shield. The Abomasnow Gambit. Crunch is landed into my Spiritomb. And it's not terrible enough IVs to get KO'd. Thankfully, we get a debuff on their Drapion. And that damage, that chip is real nice. They still need to get hit with 2 Aqua Tails for the KO. But I can much better survive 2 Aqua Tails. Oh, That did a little bit more damage than I thought it would. Could actually just bring in one shot, find a Dusknoir in the back, and they do not want any of the smoke remaining. Now a Shadow Drapion, it does one shot Shadow Dusknoir with Crunch. Definitely a nice matchup to know. Definitely can be important to save the Drapion for later. I mean, it can definitely be a good lead. And if it has an amazing matchup, definitely good to stay in. Let's see, do we get the debuff with Bulldoze? They nerfed the debuff chance for Crunch, I'm pretty sure, because of Zygarde. I don't think they did it with Bulldoze. I think it is still a coin flip. I can't remember. But we do get the guaranteed Rock Tomb attack drop. And we're going to go back to the Shadow Drapion v Shadow Drapion mirror match. Because they are debuffed. And we are going to go for Aqua Tail there in range of the next Aqua Tail. We're going to let them throw. Because we can survive whatever move they throw. They're going to bring in Dusknoir. Dusknoir is going to get kaboom! One hit KO'd. And we can Poison Sting down there. Drapion, let's go. Let's go. Let me know what league you're playing in Go Battle League if you're playing right now. I mean, I understand we'll not want to be playing right now with all the starters you can get from catching Pokemon. But I'm having fun, especially in Hisui Cup. And I do just really enjoy Go Battle League, even if there are definitely tough times with the game. But right now, Drapion takes the KO. I'm going to shield farm down. They are just good enough IVs to force a shield. I'm not sure if that was one turn lag or not. We're up against a shiny Bibarel. That's really cool. We get the attack drop. The shiny, the Beaver. Now, you could also run a Purified Bibarel. I may have to try that out. I probably don't have any good Shadow ones for PvP. May not want to have return. Purified, so you could have return instead of Hyper Fang. Can definitely be some nice kabooms. Vespiquen, we are ready to deal with it. Vespiquen does not want to see you bash it on. Oh, I may have to run bashing on, especially if people are trying to run all the flyers, Driflims, Vespiquen, and I think it should do good into Pachirisu, which congrats to Home Slice Henry on getting to Legend with that school. Mine is not Hundo. I'm not sure if his is Hundo, but mine was finally able to get it to 50 with the candies from GoFest. For the Pachirisu, definitely a lot of fun. We're going to lick down the Spiritomb. And we're not going to throw a move before Vespiquen does, which is fine. Puny amount of damage from the Queen Bee. Oh, and then we're going to be... Actually, I'm not sure if I threw that 1 second too late. Maybe they did reach a move as I reach the next move, but either way, it's fine. Oh boy. We see Gastrodon in the back. We take the last shield. We're able to preserve our HP just long enough to reach 2 moves in time. Did they get enough energy advantage? Are we going to hang on? Could I have won with a Aqua Tail? Oh, actually, maybe I could have won with an Aqua Tail. I'm not entirely sure. If I could have KO'd with the Aqua Tail, then I absolutely did throw. But also, maybe I did need 1 turn lag. Damage registration error, actually. Either way, it is what it is. We'll be able to safe swap with the Dusknoir lead. I mean, it's good. Good pairing. I'm just going to stay in because I have some nice counters to the Dusknoir. And we committed 2 shields to winning that matchup. We're going to go for Rock Tomb. Are they going to shield If they do shield, that'd be nice. Oh, they do not shield. They get kaboomed, and they have Staraptor in the back. Shadow Staraptor. They're going to preserve the HP. Did we swap quick enough for the Aqua Tail? No, we did not. Close combat kabooms. Put them up for the KO. Let's go. We take the KO in return. And Spiritomb forces energy out. It's also, a Dynamic Punch is not one shot. The Munchlax, they needed a Ghost with in the back to one shot. Maybe a Shadow Dusknoir. Not sure if Shadow Punch does that much damage. But right now we have Shadow Ball full send into the Gastrodon, and we preserve the Spiritomb. Catch that Earth Power onto Munchlax. Very nice, very nice. And we got a Shadow Drapion to come in. And we do get to the Bulldoze. So let's see how this battle goes. We get the defense drop finally. Let's go. Bulldoze defense drop. Helping us out quite a lot. We shield the Crunch and get a nice Sucker Punch farm down. We see Dusknoir come in. And we have the Rock Tomb. Oh, it's the crown. Sunbar Shield crown. Dusknoir. It is such a shame they made that event only Latin America, only last year. Like, it is such a fun costume to hunt, especially missing out on the Cubone. I really hope they do give us a new hat and bring it back to a global event. Also, just any event with 2 times catch artists is always nice. We see Shadow Palkia in the lead. They're on Dragon Tail. And wow, they are dealing the damage. We're going to get to a parting Body Slam before we go down. We have a shield advantage, but we're down a whole Pokemon. And we've taken some damage. And now we're back to even shields. It's bad. I didn't take too much Dragon Tail damage with my Spiritomb. I do make a catch of the Crunch. Huge. But I'm still in a sticky scenario. I do 2-shot the Drapion with Aqua Tails. Definitely not a good spot for me. Can I get to the next Aqua Tail in time? Oh, they make a catch into a Palkia. Ooh, that's bad. That's not good. Well played on their part. We do make a swap. And we do shield. We do not Sucker Punch down in time, though. I needed that Sucker Punch down. And we see a Gastron in the back. I'm not sure if I could have won if I didn't have to come out, like if I didn't take that last move. Either way, close battle. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos. Stay tuned for the grind. The journey to legend this season. And I do think with Hisui Cup I can definitely get to veteran. But stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Good luck on your Pokemon Go journey or whatever Pokemon games you play. Thanks for watching and goodbye.